Hello, welcome to Tool Tuesday. This week on Tool Tuesday, it's going to be a short one. Still haven't taken my heater apart here to put the new fuel line on it and clean it out and try and get the algae situation squared away. So what we're going to do this week is we're just going to talk about real quick this tool here that I had made for holding my welding torch for TIG welding, my oxyacetylene torch, and my MIG welder handle. So in the past, I've had a few comments over the years on this thing and what it is. So let me change the camera angle and we'll zoom in on it and I'll show you what we have here. Okay, so what we have here is just a cheap pair of vice grips. Probably picked them up at Harbor Freight for a couple bucks, and I have a piece of this 1/8 inch flat stock steel. I pick a lot of that up at work. It comes in like a 3x3 or 4x4 scraps, usually when the houses are being built. Before they start framing, when they set the steel beams, they'll leave a pack or a bucket of these cutoffs for shimming up the lolly columns and the steel beams and the foundation before they start framing. And after the framers set the steel and everything, these things are usually laying around, kicked over in the mud, get buried or whatever. And I'll pick up a handful of them if I see them. And so I always have some type of this stuff laying around. But nonetheless, it's a piece of 1/8 inch flat stock. And I just welded it, 2 welds on each side here. This is a piece of 1 inch water pipe. I just cut off a section about 1 inch long and then cut it in half, and I put one half over here like this and put the other half over here like that, so the tool can set in and hook into it. I've also cut a little notch in there so the torch, when I hang my oxyacetylene torch on, the little handle for the oxygen blast can set in there, and it kind of keeps it from rocking one way or the other. Also, my TIG torch, I have 2 of them. One has an actual valve for the gas on it, and that'll sit in there and it kind of keeps it from rocking around or whatever. And then my my MIG gun, it just sets in there and it kind of lays whichever way it needs to. But that's basically all it is a cheap Chinese pair of Harbor Freight, maybe Tractor Supply vice grips, piece of small 1/8 inch flat stock, and a little scrap of an old piece of 1 inch water pipe. And it's just got a couple little 1 inch welds all the way around it. Literally took me 10-15 minutes to throw it together. I just cleaned everything up, got rid of all the sharp edges. So I'll change the camera angle again, and I'll clip this to the bench and I'll show you how my piece sets in there. But this is it right here.